Hello cherished friends and welcome to the channel. I've got an HP notebook laptop that came with an operating system called the FreeDOS, and we'll be changing into Windows 10 in this video. Before we dive deeper, the laptop comes with a 15.6-inch display, a 10th Gen Core i3 processor. It also comes with 1TB of storage and 4 gigs of RAM. The FreeDOS operating system is an extension of the former disk operating system, that is DOS, that had a command line interface only. OS such as Windows that came later on had a blend of both command line interface and graphical user interface so that all users could use it without having to bother themselves. For the installation to happen, a bootable drive will be created on another PC with the Windows 10 operating system. An 8GB flash drive or higher can be used for this process. The app to be used for this is called Rufus. The Rufus app is opened with the flash drive inserted on the other PC. Select the operating system that we'll be using as bootable and then the partition scheme. The partition scheme controls the way storage devices manage their partitions. The master boot record (MBR) is usually found on older PCs, and the newer scheme GPT for GUID partition table is found on newer PCs. Both schemes come with their pros and cons, and a link will be provided for more details. For cases that the partition scheme is unknown, the process can be tried with any, and if it doesn't work, the other is chosen. This is because a bootable drive created with the wrong scheme will not work in the first place. Once this is selected, the others are left as default and the process starts. Okay, it's done. The drive can be removed and connected to the PC that came with the FreeDOS so that we can begin the installation process. At this moment, we need to make some changes in the BIOS setup of the PC. So you need to know the keyboard key needed to get there. For most HP devices, the F10 key does that. If this doesn't work, check online to get the exact key. During startup, make sure you press the key that is required. This is how it looks like after pressing the right key, but yours may be a little bit different. Go to the boot section and make sure USB boot is enabled. Also, the secure boot option will be disabled and the boot order changed so that the PC checks for external drives that have been mounted before booting from the internal drive. The changes are saved and the PC starts with the drive still connected. This place onwards may look different depending on the operating system. An entire video will be made for Linux installation later on, so make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell icon to get notified when it comes out. Select the language to be used, click Next, and then Install Now. The product key can be entered right now or later on in Settings after the installation is done. Well, Windows 10 comes with a lot of packages to pick from, depending on your needs and what your PC can handle. The installation process is same for all. We will go with the default Windows 10 Home, after which the terms and conditions are accepted. For this menu, users interested in upgrading the OS without losing their data should select option 1. So this applies to those that want to move maybe from Windows 8 to 10 or moving from Windows 10 Home to maybe Windows 10 Professional. For fresh installation or any other reason, option 2 is needed. Before anything is done here, be informed that this step can be a bit challenging and so you need to be careful. Any mistake that is made here can lead to the loss of all your data on the PC. In our case, the entire disk will be wiped out and new partitions created. For users with important files on the PC, make sure a new partition is created for the Windows installation. And and the other partitions left alone, or your data could be erased. After creating the partition for installation, 2 other partitions appear by default, and that's normal. Just in case this part looks difficult to understand or any other part, let me know in the comment section and I'll be glad to help you there or create another video on it. When you are sure everything is fine, click next. Okay, so we wait for the installation to finish, then we set up the PC. The installation is done and about to restart. Make sure you remove the drive before the restart, or else the PC will boot into the drive again, showing a new installation. Fill out your details here for the final setup to complete, and then you are done. Wow, this is a lot of information to take in all at once. Hope you made it to the end. If you couldn't, let us know what your issue is and we will reach out to you. It's another opportunity to subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up and share to your social media handles. Thanks for watching and see you next time.